All right, we are on our way this morning. We got out of camp about 6 o'clock. Pretty nice campsite last night. It was just the 4 of us. Got down to about 33, which wouldn't think it was going to get that low, but that's not too bad. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day today. No clouds in the sky. We're going to try to do about 20 today if we can. Water's the big question mark for us. We know there's a water cache. Last reports there's still plenty of it at about 11.5 miles up. So we know we got that to work with, and we're thinking, well, if we have to, we'll load up there and then push on about 9 miles. But we're hoping there'll be some other seasonal streams. We'll see how it goes. Speaking of seasonal streams, fortunately we got a few of those in like the first 5 miles, but then after that there's nothing, at least listed. So alright, we're gonna march along here, and we'll talk to you all a little bit later. We're having a really nice walk through this pine forest, and just kind of a different environment than what we had been walking the last couple days, but really pretty.
So, just came up to this ridge here, and I'll enlarge this the best I can. That might be Mount Whitney off in the distance. That's where we're headed. It's a long ways away, but wow. Pictures can't do it justice, can it, David? Well, the south face, there's a spot there that doesn't, yeah. That's right, we would be looking at the south face right now, I think so. Beautiful. All right, well, we'll go back to our regularly scheduled hike. Just getting some more incredible views, and diverse as heck. You see, that's kind of like high desert off in the distance, and we still have the pine forest here, and just great. So we're headed down about 2.5 miles. We'll be at the water source, take a break for lunch, and figure out our next steps. Have a good one. So we're going to show you the water catch and all the effort it takes to do this. Must be incredible. So we're probably around mile 117. Sorry, 617. 617. And Kelso Road. I think Whitney way off in the distance. We're just so happy to be here for lunch and some water. Good times.
All right, we just finished an early lunch there at that water cache. And again, what a great thing that somebody does. Just tons of water. We got about 8.4 miles that we're gonna try to do this afternoon. And that'll put us right at 20. And had to carry out quite a bit of water here because there is no water between here and the next water cache, but the next water cache is a little bit too far. For what we're trying to do today, it put it at I think 27 miles, and I don't think we've got that in us. So, anyways, beautiful day. Now getting down more into the deserty section again. We'll talk to y'all when we go a little further up the trail. Just some more beautiful scenery here right after lunch. It's just a beautiful valley, and you can see some of the flowers up there at the very top. There's some of the super bloom that's occurring here in California. Just beautiful. All right, we made a command decision that we're going to go ahead and push on to the next water cache, which is about 6.5 miles more than what we originally thought. We got to the one campsite, and really not too good of a campsite. And of course, no water there. We carried what we thought was enough to get us there, or have enough for us to camp there, which wouldn't have been a problem. But we just decided, we got there a little after 2. So plenty of time to push this next 6.5, so it's going to make it our biggest day. But again, the big thing is the water cache there. So we should have plenty of water for dinner and breakfast and that kind of stuff. So, but we're still kind of walking out in the desert here. Really pretty. Again, a beautiful day. Nice little breeze blowing. When it doesn't blow, it gets pretty warm, but with this breeze blowing, it feels pretty good. We'll talk to y'all a little bit later, probably when we get to the campsite.
Went out to brush my teeth and noticed I was missing a sunset. So I thought I'd share this with you. Just spectacular over the mountains. So we're, let's see, we're about 20 miles shy of gap we got to get out at to get to Ridge Crest for resupply. That's just great. A nice way to end a long day of hiking. We didn't have the most ascents of the last 3 days, but we had the most miles. We like 26 something. John crushed it, got there early, and And we had a pretty long water carry too. We had to carry water for about 11 and a half miles, and we had another water carry for about 15 at the end of the day. Glad to be ready to settle in. Get off to a good start tomorrow. Y'all have a good evening.
Well, hey everybody, this is the wrap up for day 49, and I apologize, I'm in my tent. Almost forgot to do the wrap up, and just too tired to go down to find Joe or John, so I'm just gonna do a little wrap up here. We had our highest mileage day today. We ended up doing about 26.6 miles, and I think, as you heard earlier, that wasn't our original plan. Original plan was to go about 20, but we got there right about 2 o'clock, and the campsite area that we looked at really wasn't too good from a camping standpoint, so we just decided to go ahead and push on up to Bird's Pass, which is a campsite. The campsite's not the best, but more importantly, there was another water cache, and it looks like it's the same person that does the one at Kelso Road. So whoever you are, thank you very much for doing that. It is just a great sight to see all the water at the cache. It just makes a big difference from a standpoint of being able to fully hydrate and cook and those kind of things. So again, thank you very much for that. But again, a good day overall. Probably the typical thing where in the morning we're shooting videos when we're still fresh, and then in the afternoon when we're getting worn out, there's not a lot of video going on, although I think we did a few. So, but anyways, tough. After we made the decision to push on another 6.5 miles, it was a pretty tough up coming right out of that, and to add to that, there was a lot of loose sand, and really difficult to walk on that. If you ever walked on a beach, that's kind of what this was like walking on. So even took a little bit more energy out of us to try to get here. But again, we got here probably about right around 5 o'clock. And anyways, again, it's going to work pretty well for us. Our plan for tomorrow, we've got 20 miles to get to Walker Pass, and so we're going to try to get there, or we're planning to get there sometime around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then we're going to go ahead and go into town and do our resupply. And I think we're going to go ahead and grab a hotel just so we can clean up and get ourselves all back in shape. And then first thing in the morning, we'll get back on the trail. So we're not going to zero or anything. We're just going to get cleaned up, resupply, and then get back out in the morning. And then that'll leave us roughly about 50 miles, 48, 50 miles to get into Kennedy Meadows. And I'm thinking that's going to take us 3 days. I think that's probably what we'll plan for, and we'll just see how the miles come. We know that there was some snow and stuff between here and Kennedy Meadows, although I think most of it has, at least the worst of it, has melted. So I'm not expecting any big challenges as it relates to snow, but we'll find out when we get up there. So anyways, that's it. Again, apologize for not doing more videos, but some of these days like today where it's 26 miles, we were just flat out worn out by the time we got here. I think everybody kind of got their tents up and dove in. And hopefully everybody will be able to get rested up. We're gonna leave about 6:30 tomorrow, so No Filter gets 30 more minutes to sleep. He's the old guy. He needs more time than the rest of us to get his beauty rest. So anyways, y'all have a great night, and we will talk to y'all